Hey everyone, this is Fast Money. I'm Jackie, and today we're going to talk about what the hell's going to happen at Wembley between England and Italy. I've got Sarah and Jelani here. I want to hear from them. Sarah, Italy are in their 10th major final, England in their first in 55 years. So, all that said, who do you think is coming into this more confident?
Absolutely, Italy. I think they've had a tougher round. Their bracket was way more difficult than England's. And yeah, with like what you just said, they've had more recent experience. So I definitely think Italy has that pushing behind
Okay, I like the sound of that because those are my people.
them.
And what about you, Jelani? What do you think?
Yeah, no, I have to agree with that. I think Italy comes in here knowing that they actually have won something before. Sorry, England. But the experience is there. They understand what they have to do. They haven't lost in how many matches? Like three straight international matches. So they come in here confident. Whereas England, yes, they come in confident, but there is that, factor of can they actually get it done for once. So I'm going to go with Italy on this one.
Yeah, so you think the confidence is shaky because the public is skeptical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would
And
be.
so after COVID, what do you think of the home advantage? Do you think the home advantage for England is going to be more pressure, or do you think that's going to help them along with their confidence and what they're bringing into the game? Jelani, what do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll go with, the public factor in terms of just the pressure. It's so glaring because again, they haven't won in a long, long time and they're here now. They're finally here. It's one more win and you get it done. But let's say they don't get it done. And then the fan reaction and the headline, it would be just mayhem. So, you understand that they have had this tournament and they've been playing in Wembley, a lot, playing at home in front of their home fans and everything like that. So yes, it's been comfortable getting those fans behind you, but you have to get one more or else it's over.
I can't even imagine. It's giving me palpitations just putting myself in those shoes
I
in
know.
the stadium. What do you think, Sarah?
Yeah, I agree, but I also think we have to remember the Italian fans are going to travel. There's going to be a solid group of them at Wembley. It's not that far, and the Piazzuti, they're diehards, so they're going to be cheering on their team like no matter what. And I almost think they're like a better fan base. They're way more like motivated and positive behind their team. So I think we have to remember that like there will still be Italian fans in the stadium, and it just sounds like something England would do. They're going to make it to the final at home and they're gonna lose in front of all their fans.
All right.
Yeah, and you're right about the fans. I think because with the British stiff upper lip, they're
Mm-hmm.
not as like you said, passionate emotionally behind the team,
Yeah.
vocal. So I think you're really onto something there. And so England having a lot of firsts in this tournament, winning like group game number one, beating Germany, and now reaching the final. How do you think Gareth Southgate has turned this team around? In what ways has he done that? What do you think, Sarah?
I mean, I think we have to look at the team itself, right? Like, this is the first time in a while where England has like solid young players. So for me, I'm still not convinced with Southgate. I'm really not because I've seen a lot of the games. I haven't been like convinced that England are even going to win. Look at the game that they just had against Denmark. I think it's more of like the group of guys he's working with because he has the the young guys that are coming through. Like we saw Jadon Sancho finally play his first game. But there's players like we have Sterling, Maguire, Jones, Stones, Grealish as well has been super important for that team. So for me, it's more of the actual players themselves versus Southgate. I am not convinced by him still.
So no, not as much love for Southgate. You're into the guys. It's not
Yeah.
about him for you. What do you think, Jelani?
Yeah, no, I have to build off of that because the young players are very key, and we've seen Southgate, his impact, in terms of their junior level squads, and then you're seeing them now here. In Sancho, you see, Foden, in certain appearances, and then you have the factor of a lot of fans haven't been that impressed with Southgate, to be honest. When you're looking at the group stage, they were begging for Sancho to be on the pitch. They were begging for some, tactical, moves. But what I will say is Southgate has been very consistent in what he's been doing. And I feel like this group is very, unified. You see what they've done in the past few years, building off of what they did in the 2018 World Cup. They're coming in, as a closer group. And again, you look at the factor of the fans, it's really unified right now. So they have something going here. I think Southgate has brought everyone together. And that's why I think in the final, because they have that belief, they're playing strong, they're playing, with a purpose in this tournament.
Yeah, so it's the cohesion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I love Grealish because in my household, we're a Villa household here.
Oh,
Well, my husband is, and I'm just along for the ride. So I love Grealish. That's great, guys. Thanks for your thoughts. This is very exciting. I can't wait to see how right and how wrong you each were.
It's coming up.
it's not coming home.
It's at the door, so it's gonna enter the house. Don't worry.
Yeah, they're on the doormat. All right, that's Fast Money. Thanks.